to Kelson Education, the very first online high school education here in Ghana that is geared towards simplifying nut-cracking subjects and topics studied in our various schools and institutions. Here is a very brief introduction to why you should join the Kelson train. Consider these factors and tell us if you have ever been a victim. Have you ever felt lost in a class because you didn't understand anything the teacher was teaching? You felt as though the teacher was speaking a different language altogether. Sometimes you even get discouraged and feel you are dumb. What do you do in such a situation? Sometimes the class is so boring that halfway the class, people are sleepy, you included. But how do you expect to pass in a subject that you are always or almost all the time feeling sleepy at? Sometimes you try hard not to, but you just can't help it. Well, the teacher is boring. So what do you do? Sometimes you have lots of questions to ask, but you're afraid to. Why? Because you might be mocked at. This happens sometimes. Because sometimes your classmates think you ask dumb questions. But those are the questions that help you to understand what is going on in class. Because of that, you don't feel like asking at all, hoping that the teacher might answer your questions without you asking. But nothing happens. What do you do? Maybe you missed a class because you were sick, or you had to go to the hospital. We know this for a fact that the teacher isn't going to go over the topic just because you missed that class. So how are you going to have that class you missed? It's not like you can go back into time and go back for that lesson. So, in a situation like this, what do you do? What if you want to study before a test or exams or you need to revise? You open your books, notebooks and textbooks, but you don't exactly recall how the teacher was explaining this very difficult function or formula or definition that you have in your book yourself. Do you have to cram? No, that's a bad idea. So what do you do in a situation like this? Wouldn't it be fun if there was a video of the session where you can just go and play it back and then you recall what the teacher was trying to explain and how he or she was trying to explain it to you? So what do you do? Sometimes you want to study on your own, but doing that alone is very difficult for you. You might need a private teacher, but maybe you can't pay for one. So what do you do? If you have found yourself wanting in any of these factors stated earlier, then trust me, Kelson Education is meant for you. This is how you can access the Kelson Education channel on YouTube. You just have to go to the YouTube webpage and type Kelson Education into the URL search box. It will direct you straight to Kelson Education channel. There you will find topics and subjects that has been treated online, and you can play these videos anytime, anywhere, at your own convenience. Isn't this going to be fun? Trust me, you can play the video over and over and over again till you feel satisfied to whatever the teacher is explaining in the video. Feel free to ask questions by commenting below the video as such. You can always log in and access those answers and understand whatever you are asked. Education just got smarter and easier. The fun part is you don't have to pay anything for these tutorials. This class is very beneficial for SHS students, GHS students, remedial students, the pre-SHS students and the pre-GHS students. They are all going to benefit in this wonderful scheme. We will be starting with the all-time troublesome subject we all had to face in our basic school level mathematics. And the topics will be treated and made simple and very fun and practical also, so we can have the best of education online. You can also comment below, tell us what exactly you want us to treat, it be the subjects and topics respectively. If you're in the SHS level, you can tell us the course you are offering and the subject you like us to treat in the course you are offering also. The topics that are giving us problems both in the JHS level and SHS level will also be treated accordingly. But you have to help us to do so. You know, the more people commenting on a particular subject or topic will encourage us to provide tuition accordingly. Feel free to comment the subjects and topics that you like us to treat, and we'll get to you in no time. Just as we say at Kelson, steady to success. We'd like to see you soon.